buds, welcome to Joy with Jazita, and today we are going to learn about the verb preferir in present tense. And as per request, I have added the English conjugations also to the Spanish conjugations which I explained in my previous video. So we are going to get just a quick review of the Spanish ones because I have explained the preferir verb conjugations in the last video also. So here I'm going to go quickly and then you can focus and correlate here along with the English one. So here we go. Now the first one is yo prefiero, tú prefieres, él, ella prefiere. And I told you yesterday how to remember this, how to not make mistakes here, and here, because preferir is spelled as Preferir, while the conjugation has a little twist which is having an I here, and then it goes back again to what it was, that is preferir, and then see, the I is not there. So how you should remember this? Tell me. Did you watch my earlier video? If not, go back to my video and see how I have explained how to remember this. I'm just going to say just one line here that I talked about having fish. As you can remember, for example, you're going to a restaurant and you are saying I prefer fish. So fish is how you will be remembering here the fi part, isn't it? Next, you have to come back to the roots. You have to do justice to the word because how it is written, you have to write it the same way. So what is it here? Preferimos, preferis, and then one last bite that you have to keep, that you ordered the fish earlier. So it is prefieren. In the end, eat fish again, or go back to see the fish, whatever you prefer. So in the end, prefieren, in the end, fish. And after having 3 pieces, or like after seeing 3 fishes, going back to the roots, and then one more fish in the end. Okay, easy to remember? Fine, fun. Now we are going to correlate this with prefiero. In English, it is prefer. I prefer, you prefer, he, she prefers. The only change, this easy, isn't it? It's having only prefers. That's it. No fancy thing, no fishy business going in between. You just have to write it the way it is, and the clue lies in itself. For example, if you are a Spanish speaking native that is listening to the video, you just have to remember this, that prefer is the answer. It's the same, right? So no I business going in here in the between. It is as it is, just simple prefer. All right, so I prefer, you prefer, he, she prefers. Next, we prefer, you prefer, they prefer. Simple. No fishy business going in on, nothing. All right, so at the last we'll be comparing this, we're just correlating it. Prefiero, prefer. Prefieres, prefer. Prefiere, prefers. Simple. You just have to add, imagine you have a friend who is, fussy about eating food. He doesn't like that. Mis amigo, no mucho gusto eso. So what you have to do is, you have to add prefer. Here, your friend is fussy about eating food, so you have to add here s. Simple. And rest all is the same. Now we are going to discuss some examples. So, por ejemplo, ellas prefieren los libros antes que los juegos, ¿sí? So what are we going to say here? They prefer books over games. They prefer books over games. Games is juego, books is libro, prefer and prefieren. Don't focus on making the sentence if you are a beginner first. And I have seen many people who just find it really difficult to correlate the verb conjugation while making the sentence. No matter how small the sentence is, no matter how wrong the sentence you are making, just focus on thinking about the conjugation and making a sentence. Okay, because if you are just reading the verb conjugations and understanding the verb conjugations and you are thinking that in the very first attempt you will ace the making the sentence, it's not possible, because this is the first step of the grammar. Then there is this second step of the grammar, learning what is called books, what is called games in Spanish, and for Spanish like, and then like libros and juegos, see, so and antes and this, everything has much more grammar. So this is just the first step, so take it easy, all right? And then the second example is prefiero la sal. I prefer salt. I prefer salt. Next, él prefiere caminar más. Él prefiere caminar más. He prefers to walk more. He prefers to walk more. All right. So we are done with examples, and I hope that you really enjoyed the contextual learning, because in Spanish there are fancy stuff going on in here. You are preferring fish. Whenever you see the verb preferir, you have to see preferir, and you have to say fish. I prefer to see the fish first. Okay, just remember that. So I have just drawn a fish for you here, so you don't forget how you have to crazily remember the verb conjugations for Spanish. Okay, and there is only a letter S that gets added in terms of English. Es muy fácil, no? See, so enjoy. All right, and always remember, you prefer fish, and then you will never forget this. Believe me on this. You have to have 3 pieces first, like 3, you see 3 fishes first. Prefiero, prefieres, prefiere, and then you have to go back to the roots. What is it? Oh my god, yeah. Preferimos, preferis, prefieren. See, and then you have to have the last bite of your favorite food, or you have to just see it one last time. All right, and then here, I prefer, you prefer, he, she prefers. All right, your friend is fussy. All right, okay, your friend is fussy, your friend doesn't like much things. Okay, so he, she prefers, that's you add a S, and rest all is the same mismo. And thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment and share if you like, and I'll make these kind of videos more.